Good morning. So today Miss Mink would like you to do Evolutionary History, Chapter 2, Lesson 2.4. She only wants you to do the homework from Lesson 2.4 on Amplify. She does have a card sort activity for you to do, which she has attached a Google form for you to submit your answer, and she has provided a document that has the cards on it. So the first thing we're going to look at is the card sort. So when you open your Google form, it's going to have the instructions right here. You will write your answer in the space provided. I have created a document that has a to-do list for today. It has complete the card sort activity and complete lesson 2 or chapter 2 lesson 4 homework. I have the cards right here with little hints to help you go through and put them in the correct order. For example, the first card pretty much says that it's evidence of the first living things. Then, the next card, card number 2, earliest forms of whales. So the front legs got smaller. Then you would look at the third card, first vertebrates, so animals with a backbone. And they have necks that let them turn their heads and look from side to side. The last card she gives is card number 4. These animals have developed complex eyes, so eyes that let them see prey, running on the ground. It also they've developed eye spots, so it lets them detect, night versus day. So you're going to want to put those in order to which ones you think came first from last. She wants the oldest cards to be first in your list, then the next card, then the next card, and then the earliest one, so the one that you think happened last. So think about it like this. Obviously, you have the animals, the first signs of life, the first animals or living things. Then you have animals that would develop, backbones. Then you have animals that would develop eyes because you can't see to catch food, and so on. All right. Chapter 2, Lesson 4 homework. I'm going to go ahead and hint to you that you want to put them in order from the changes that happened, the smallest changes to the biggest changes. The ones at the bottom, you want to put what happened first and go up from there. So when you open Amplify, the first question has you put these in order from what happened last, and the first would be down at the bottom. So we've got first plants, formation of Earth, first humans, and then first living things. Okay, so which one happened first would go at the bottom. Then do you think, plants or animals? First living things or animals or plants. Then you have up here, you would have first living animals versus plants. Then, first living humans versus plants or something in this order. You want the oldest at the bottom to the newest. Okay, remember that humans are not as old as plants or animals, so you want to think about that. The next question on here, it says, larger changes to the body structure in organisms take blank smaller changes. So you're comparing larger changes to smaller changes. So when you click on it, it's going to say more time than smaller changes, less time than smaller changes, or the same amount. Well, think about it. You have an animal that over time is going to turn into a whale. It starts off with legs, and then the legs get smaller, then the legs get smaller, and eventually you end up with no legs. So, over time, that's going to change to, for example, a whale with no back legs. Is that a short amount of time or less time than smaller changes, such as, at the beginning it went from, regular size legs to small legs? Okay. So you want to think about that. The last question is, what did you find surprising or interesting about today's lesson? This is all on you guys, an opinion. So just a few sentences telling her what you thought was interesting, and, what did you learn or thought was surprising about today. That is it, guys. Today's lesson is relatively quick. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Miss Mink, or you can contact me, Miss Cowden. If you need any assistance, my Google number is on Brian Station's homepage. If you need Miss Mink, her text number is also available, or you can email us. Have a good day.